What if I told you that a single television channel could spark a cultural revolution? In Pakistan, the battle between traditional values and modern media has shaped the nation's identity for over 4 decades, transforming a controlled information landscape into a complex battlefield of ideas. The year is 1977. General Zia-ul-Haq seizes power in Pakistan through a military coup, ushering in an era that would fundamentally reshape the country's media landscape. Under his regime, state-controlled Pakistan Television, PTV, becomes the primary tool for promoting Islamization, a campaign to align society with conservative religious values. Picture this: a nation of 75 million people, with just one television channel, broadcasting strictly controlled content. Women newsreaders must cover their heads. Music shows are censored. Western content is heavily restricted. The media becomes a powerful instrument for social engineering, promoting what Zia calls Islamic values. But beneath the surface, resistance is brewing. Underground newspapers circulate, carrying voices of dissent. Poets and writers develop subtle ways to critique the regime. As renowned journalist Najam Sethi once said, "We learn to write between the lines, saying things without actually saying them." The 1990s bring winds of change. Pakistan's first private radio station goes on air in 1995. The internet arrives, opening new doors for information sharing. But the real media revolution begins in 2002, when President Pervez Musharraf liberalizes the broadcast industry. Suddenly, dozens of private TV channels burst onto the scene, bringing with them a tsunami of new ideas, debates, and entertainment options. This explosion of media voices creates unprecedented tensions. Talk shows discuss taboo subjects. Reality TV shows challenge traditional norms. News channels broadcast political criticism 24/7. Conservative groups protest against Western influences, while progressive voices celebrate newfound freedoms. The struggle intensifies in the digital age. By 2010, social media platforms become battlegrounds where competing visions of Pakistan's future clash daily. Young bloggers challenge religious orthodoxy. Traditional authorities fight back through both legal and extra-legal means. Journalists face threats from multiple directions: state agencies, religious groups, and criminal organizations. Consider these numbers: from one state-controlled channel in 1977 to over 100 private channels by 2020. From 0 social media users to 46 million Facebook users in Pakistan today. Each new platform becomes a fresh frontier in the war between tradition and modernity. But this media revolution comes at a cost. Journalists like Hamid Mir survive assassination attempts. Others aren't so fortunate. Pakistan ranks among the most dangerous countries for media professionals, with over 80 journalists killed since 2000. The price of speaking truth to power remains devastatingly high. The battle lines aren't simply drawn between old and new. Modern technology often amplifies traditional voices. Conservative YouTube channels gather millions of followers. WhatsApp groups spread religious messages faster than ever before. The same tools that enable progressive discourse also strengthen traditional narratives. The drama reaches new heights during political crises. In 2007, Musharraf shuts down television channels during the lawyers' movement. But mobile phones and internet help protesters organize anyway. In 2018, social media becomes a key battlefield in national elections, with both traditional and progressive forces wielding digital weapons. Today's Pakistan presents a fascinating paradox. TikTok faces bans for immoral content, while Islamic scholars gather huge online followings. Dating apps operate in a society where arranged marriages remain common. News channels broadcast heated political debates while navigating unofficial red lines. The struggle extends beyond media platforms into Pakistan's living rooms. Families debate what content is appropriate. Parents wrestle with children's social media use. Dinner table conversations turn tense over viral videos challenging traditional values. The media wars become personal, affecting relationships and reshaping social norms. Recent years have seen new battlegrounds emerge. Streaming services like Netflix bring global content directly to Pakistani viewers. Local production houses create bold web series tackling controversial subjects. Each innovation sparks fresh debates about cultural authenticity and moral values. The government's response swings between restriction and adaptation. New media laws attempt to regulate digital platforms. Content creators find creative ways to bypass restrictions. The cat-and-mouse game between authorities and media innovators continues, evolving with each technological advance. What's at stake isn't just about entertainment or information. It's about Pakistan's identity itself. Will traditional values adapt to modern media realities? Can conservative and progressive voices find common ground in the digital age? The answers to these questions will shape not just Pakistan's media landscape, but its very future as a nation. As we watch this struggle unfold, one thing becomes clear. Pakistan's media wars reflect a deeper battle for the country's soul. In living rooms and newsrooms, on smartphones and satellite TV, Pakistanis aren't just choosing what to watch, they're deciding who they want to be.